very much for being here. Yeah, no, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun stream. If I do say so myself. Not so much because anything that I'm going to do, but we're listening to another robot call, and if you can't have fun listening to a robot call, I'm sorry to tell you, friend, but you can't have fun. And I've just been laughing because that is still one of my favourite film clips to that song. I'm not sure if many people, got in America got into Kiss Chasey, but like they had a few pretty good songs in the early 2000s, and that film clip where they've got like, fucking what's his name, um, Bush and John Howard and Tony Blair all like going out on this like weird three-way date is just exceptional. Anyway, enough of that bullshit. Let's get to today's stream. So let me do my little thing here where I try to remember what to do and sometimes do it and sometimes don't. Here we go. And so firstly, thank you very much to AsburyBrad for today's stream art. So there's our holy cord himself with his copy of Taking Abroad. And so, g'day to everyone. And speaking of Taking Abroad, g'day Eel Rig FBI. I've been very much enjoying going through that with you. G'day one of those weirdos and Bendover. And Bendover is still looking for a bottom, guys. So if anyone's interested, hit him up. But make sure you include your ASL when you do. G'day Duchess. G'day Tranquillo. Sean McClure, hello. Dr. Cunt. G'day Dr. Cunt. Lawns Plywood Door. And Rachel D. Hello Rachel D. Eva Little Big Nuggets, hello to you. And Lawns Mother Gwen's Twink Toilet. One day I will get that right. G'day Carrot Gaming. And g'day the Cornville Nightmare. Chris Bromelo, hello. Whitty's boyfriend / husband. Hello. Cornville Foreskin and Mandy S, hello to you both. Alice Marie Armstrong, hello. Kathy Mack, g'day. And Cyrano, hello mate. And Vexy, g'day Vexy. And Branch. And who else we got here? We've got a little bit of Bundaberg Bogan, hello. And you Super J. And talking to other fucking guys, Kathy Mack. And g'day to Winnie Syllables and Cybersqueak. G'day Cybersqueak. And Dr. Dan, Anonymous PH Dink. And Raider of the Lost Cod. And Jason Spears. And the Duchess of Cornville. And Zcat. Yes, you made a live stream. Great to see you here, Zcat. Thank you for making it. And who else we got here? Can't remember if I said hello to you, Duchess, but if not, hello again. And Cornville Councillor, hello to you. And also Spencer Silvera, hi sir. And Joey and Drew B and Coyote Lady 613. What are you so heartbroken about, Coyote Lady? Saying goodbye to your kitty. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's never easy. I've had to say goodbye to a couple, over my time, and it never gets any easier. So hopefully laughing at this piece of shit can bring you some joy there, but definitely a feel for you there. G'day Sadface09 and Tracy Hamill. And who else we got here? Medium Syllables. Actually, speaking of Tracy Hamill, Tracy was going to be on with me today, but, she's fucking making Italian sausage with Chefry, so that won't be happening. And g'day Kingpin and Munklefucker. And look, I think that's... Oh, Jason S. I think that's everyone. I'm so sorry if I missed you. Please yell at me if I did. And let's get into it, guys. And g'day Anne O'Rourke. Got in there. And Freaky Gyrations. We are boys. We are the boys. So let's go. Where is my little thing? That's right, that's what I want there. And then I want to get rid of that. Yeah. All right. So this one is called Everyone Else Gets to See Them. So this is pretty much Lorne just being pissed off that Jamie won't show him her tits. Completely normal. And g'day, Link Lavelle.
Good morning, beautiful. Good morning again, precious. Apparently you're not going to respond. I'm supposed to be going to the teardown house today with Roy, but Roy stayed at last night, I guess, so I'm not sure if those plans are going to stay the same or not. Going to the teardown house is scrapped. Roy screwed me over to do electrical. I think we should talk today and straighten us back out before we lose each other for good. Call me when you wake up, okay? Provided you still want us. If you don't call me, then I guess that will tell me that you no longer want us. Thought about talking to Stacey to see if she'd give me permission to fly down there for 2 days.
Good luck with that, you dickhead. Can I go and fly down to see my robot girlfriend who can't and won't verify their name, age, or anything? Oh yeah, sure, Lorne. Off you go, buddy. And hello to Turd Ferguson and Mistress Joya von Floofington.
Oh!
Whoa.
No, you...
Voice
Sorry.
note.
I've got to go back. I absolutely am obsessed with this noise that Lorne has started making. This. Oh!
Thought about talking to Stacey to see if she'd give me permission to fly down there for 2 days.
Oh! No, you...
Voice note. Especially the last song I sang to you. I meant every word of it. Make that the last 2 songs, I mean. It's after 3 here now. You ignored me when I texted you this morning around 2 and I've got nothing from you today. Apparently you're committed to your friends than it is to us and our future. I'm in love with you, Jamie, but a one-way relationship doesn't work well. You already know how I feel about being put second to others when it comes to you. I'm trying to save us, but I shouldn't have to try this hard if you and I being together is something you really want as well.
And I do love how Patrick Teacup says that hard. And g'day Michael Rodriguez, and a few others there that I missed. The Ballad of Silent Rick. G'day. Have you been doing much driving lately, Rick? And g'day Lorne to be wild. And Lorne's plywood door. I put your son to sleep. That's good, but I thought I would be too loud to put children to sleep on here, and I do apologise for my occasional swear words if kids are listening to me. And g'day Disney girl. Yeah, great, fantastic to see all of you lovely people.
I'm going to let you call me tonight. That way.
Oh, and Winnie's boyfriend / husband and Il Reeg. No, the title is not from Married with Children, although that would have been smart. So you can tell that I didn't do that because that would have been a smart thing to do. It's from a quote in this call. And g'day Sam Fordyce 2011, and also Sassy P Water Ray. Great to see you guys.
It leaves you the option to either spend time with me or your friends. Something I noticed about the pic you sent me last night. You wrapped a blanket around you so I couldn't see your tits. But you don't mind if Will and MJ know fancy seeing naked, but not me. The things you do don't make sense. Continue ignoring me though if you want. Too much of that and I will just look for someone that wants to be real with.
And g'day Witcher, and look, I'm not a lady, but I would imagine that being, negged and nagged to show your tits really wouldn't get good results. I mean, who wants to be like, oh, you show everyone else your tits, but you won't show me your tits? Like, That is such a pathetic thing to say.
with me. Continue ignoring me, though, if you want. Too much of that, and I will just look for someone that wants to be real with me.
You are annoying.
You've been ignoring me all this time, Jamie. Do you really think that's doing good for us? I want to know if you want us to work things out and get back together. If not, then tell me, and I will leave you alone and look for someone else to be with. Because I'm not going to keep doing this if you're going to let our plans for our future together just go down the shitter.
Oh, you can look.
No answer
Lord.
doesn't bode well either.
Hi,
Hello.
can you hear me? Hi.
And I mean, Lord's delusion is one of my favourite things about him. And I do love the way he phrases that, like, oh, let me know, Jamie, or I'll look for someone else. Like that's like his faithfulness, which is funny in itself. His faithfulness is the only thing that's stopping him from having, someone else. Like, there's no other impediments. His looks, his personality, his RSO status. Like, none of that would be stopping it. The only thing keeping, them together is Lorne's faithfulness to Jamie. But if he wanted, you would be, in the rear view mirror there, Jamie.
My headset didn't work for a second there. I didn't notice it.
G'day, Anno Rook.
How are you?
How are you? And Kilroy?
Well. Right off the bat, let's start with this. You also for a picture. I send it. And now you are sitting there complaining I didn't show you my tits. Are you serious right now?
I'm curious why you're hiding them to me. I mean, you're so free with showing everybody else.
You are unbelievable.
Holy shit. The pictures that Heelborne has done here, where they change when different people are talking and that, like, usually I would just play audio of calls, but they need to be in the stream because it is just hilarious. And I can't remember which call it was, but the call where Will pops in and he just like, hello, like, honestly, I still laugh out loud every time I see that.
Jamie, I'm not playing any head games with you at all. You can't you can't. I can't believe that you can't figure out why. I wonder why. I can't believe that you can't figure out why. I wonder why. You are so free to show. I can't believe you can't figure out why. I wonder why you feel so free to show them to Will, Maggie Joe's fiance, but you don't show them to the one guy that you want to spend your life with. But you don't want to show them to the one guy that you want to spend your life with. Huh?
Why were you expecting to see them there?
I wasn't. I didn't even pay attention to it last night. I didn't pay attention till today. It looks like she got a blanket around. Because when I was looking.
All right, two things here. If she doesn't want to show you her tits, she doesn't have to show you her tits, okay? And you might need to do some reflection as to what the reasons for this might be. I mean, let's pretend this is a real relationship. Let's remove the fact that you're being catfished and that's the reason why. But maybe because you are such a fucking piece of shit and you speak to her so badly, she's not inclined to do anything, A, that's going to please you, and to show off her body like that. Because, shock horror, Lorne, that is everyone's choice, whether they show off their body. And to go on about, Will gets to see them, Maggie Joe gets to see them, that is her job. She is a porn star. Part of her job is being naked in front of people. But if she has a relationship separate to that, it doesn't just mean because that's what she does for work, it's just open slab of fucking walk around naked all the time because you're comfortable doing that in your job. It still works like any other relationship because you know what, Lorne? She's a fucking human. You fucking piece of dog shit.
Looking at the picture today, I was like, why does she have a blanket around herself? So last night when we first got on the phone and Will came in, did you have a blanket around you?
G'day Sting, and also killing ass. And I didn't realise I said tits funny, but I think I say most things funny to a lot of people. So glad you like it.
Are you a serious right lord?
I'm seriously asking you because of what transpired
This is
with the
fucking
spank.
pathetic.
It is fucking pathetic.
Hmm.
It is extremely pathetic, Jamie, because this is not something that we should have to deal with. When you have a significant other and you want to be with somebody, you don't go showing
You
your
accuse
body
me
off
of
to
not
another.
being real, and this is what you are going with.
Jamie, you're not even paying attention to me.
Fuck you.
When you have a significant other and you want to be with somebody, you don't go showing your body off to another guy all the time.
I sent you a
You
picture.
don't go.
You wanted that so you could see my tits. Really?
No, Jamie, damn it! Why are you not listening to me? You're not even hearing what I'm saying.
It's for work.
You just focus. You focus. When Will came into your room last night,
Room.
that wasn't for work.
Fucking, how good is it the way he says room? I love it. And g'day, fuck off upstairs. And also Ms. Tree One and Geometric Headdress. Hello to you all. Rom.
I wasn't naked, you idiot.
That's what I asked you.
Oh, g'day, Honest, you little ninja. I didn't see you sneak in there. Hello.
No, you didn't.
You did. I mean, I did.
You asked why I didn't show you my tits in the picture.
No, Jamie.
Yes.
What I asked was, listen.
Hold on.
You've been you. Don't go banging for Will or anyone.
Yeah, don't get anyone in here that might, point out what a fucking asshole I am. And g'day, Omega Heber from your favourite Kiwi, and also Cahootin with April from Circle K. And Dustin's 12-year-old decoy named Laura. And speaking of Dustin's 12-year-old decoy, did everyone see Joey's latest video where our man Dustin was at a wrestling match? I don't think that would be part of your probation, you little asshole. And g'day, Faceted Dreamer. I haven't seen you for a while. Fantastic to see you again. Yeah, hello. And Lulu Bop. That was the other person I was looking for. Thanks, Miss Tree One.
You weren't asking. Something I just noticed about the pic you sent me last night. You wrapped a blanket around you so I couldn't see your tits, but you don't mind if Will and MJ and her fiance see you naked, but not me. The things you do don't make sense.
And actually, just reminded me with Faceted Dreamer coming in. Just I was reflecting the other day, just kind of how amazing it is in this community, and just how not even a year ago I thought about doing some videos and this kind of stuff, and really was hesitant to do it because I thought I don't know if I've got anything to add, more than what all of the other fantastic streamers and stuff have added. But decided to do it anyway, and I thought I'll just do a couple and see the reaction. And Faceted Dreamer was, I'm pretty sure I'm correct in saying this, was my first subscriber, or at least the first one that had shown up, and was one of the first comments. And your comment was really positive, and I was kind of sitting in this thing where I don't really know if I want to do this, and I was quite hesitant about it, but your comment made me go, okay, it really kind of made me want to keep doing it. That, that really meant a lot to me. So I just wanted to say, thank you for that. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly what I said. I was asking Jamie, listen to me. You want the answer? Listen to me. I was asking you, why are you feeling so free to show them to Will and Maggie Joe and her fiance, but you don't feel, but you don't feel free to show them to the one guy that you want to be married to?
Who says I do?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, that you don't make sense.
I make perfect sense.
It does not make sense. I mean, it's fun. I'm fine. You know, you don't
Okay,
you don't want to show
talk
them.
about not making sense.
Jamie, I'm fine. You don't want to show them to me until we're in person. That's fine. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
You wouldn't have said anything if you didn't.
I don't understand it.
Well, stiff shit, mate. And g'day to Crago and AsburyBrad and Trooper Grandson. Thank you all for being here.
But
and you had to fight a bin chicken and a drop bear to get here, Laura. Well, I really appreciate the dedication to get here. I mean, drop bears are serious business, so you have done very well.
I can respect you not wanting to show me until we're together. I can respect that. It's just I don't understand it. I love you, so I'm not asking you to send me.
You accuse me of not being real, and you wonder why I didn't flash my tits for you. Are you serious, Al?
Al? Who's Al?
Capital L.
L. That's what you call me, L.
So that's that's where the title comes from, Eel.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
You can be so funny.
Talk about not making sense. Don't giggle out of what I said.
You come up with some shit sometimes and it's just funny. It's humorous. Jamie, I love you.
Right, so you going to stop dodging and answer?
I didn't hear all your questions. I'm sorry. My mind was somewhere else.
Well, you are fucking awful.
Well, no, I'm not awful. I just didn't hear your question because I had a question for you and I didn't get to hear all of your question.
You sit and bitch that I never hear what you say.
Well, I think it's sometimes you don't understand what I'm saying. Sometimes you take it offensively, and sometimes you don't. It's no different with some of the things that you say. Some of the things that you say. Just like the question I just had and that I asked you about.
I told you it was over after you accused me of not being real, and you wonder why I didn't flash my tits for you. Are you serious?
Jamie, I told you I didn't understand it.
How disrespectful.
Jesus. You're just trying to find. You're still trying to find shit wrong with me.
And degrading.
It's really not that hard though, is it? Like she's not gonna have to work too hard to find shit wrong with you. And g'day, Cornhole Freeway. It's always great to see you, and Anna Mango and Chris Nesbitt. And Lorne's mother, Gwen's twink toilet, is wearing a shirt with the letter C for Cornville Three-Way. Well, that is good to hear. And coincidentally, I'm wearing a shirt with an L on it for Lorne's mother, Gwen's twink toilet. So, what a coincidence, eh? And g'day to Eileen Clayman.
And degrading. How's it degrading, Jamie? We were engaged. When we were engaged, you still didn't hide your tits from Will. A different guy that you was not engaged to.
Send me a picture. Oh, thanks, but why aren't you tits in it?
Jamie, I told you. I respect you not wanting to show me your tits till we're together. I said, I respect you not wanting to show me your tits until we're together, but I just didn't understand why. It's like you showed me your ass and your pussy, but you don't want to show me your tits. It doesn't make sense to me. And no, you don't have to explain it. Just forget it.
Hey, stop avoiding the fact that you accused me yet again last night. I'm not real, but I'm the one getting grilled.
Jamie, how do I explain this stuff to you?
I can show or not show you anything I want, and it doesn't matter if you understand.
How do I explain it to you that it's not in a normal situation that we're in here?
Well,
you're down there.
That is an understatement, Lorne. This is definitely not a normal situation, which sums up your entire life. And g'day, Don De Lieta, Leon Kennedy, and yes, Lorne's mother, Gwen's twin taller, we are engaged now. So I do expect my dinner ring in the mail. And g'day Clover and Gay Mangoes. Fantastic to see you both. Logan W. Hide your wife, hide your tits. G'day VA Hoss. Brilliant to see all you guys here. Love it.
To even show a sign of wanting to come up here, when I tell you that my probation officer is wanting to talk to you or something like that, you don't want to talk to her. She's got to make sure that you know all about me. She's got to know information about you, but you don't want to give it to her. It's not a normal situation.
That's right, Lorny. Because you're a fucking pedo.
Much as I wish it was, it's not. And the things that I told you that was said in my class, I was literally telling you what was said.
Literally.
Honey, I was literally telling you what was said in class because you're always asking me, and this time I told you exactly what we talked about. Because we don't usually talk about you that much, but when I started talking about you the time before that, well, now they're asking me more questions about it. Huh? Jamie, my probation officer is on me to know about you.
Hey Lorne, remember when you sent those disgusting texts to me and we broke up? You told me that I wasn't real. Then you said what, Lorne? You didn't mean it and you'd never do it again. Then what happened?
Jamie, remember when you keep going back on things from the past too?
Stop deflecting.
Shit, dump truck man.
Stop deflecting.
Christmas tree. I'm not deflecting. I'm telling you that you do the same thing.
Lorne, you promised you'd never do it again.
Okay, and you said you'd stop doing that too. And you still do it too. It'd be nice if both of us would just get away from doing it and move forward without looking back.
And look, another promise broken. I didn't promise anything, La.
I didn't say you promised. I said you said you wouldn't.
I didn't say that either.
I'm not going to respond to it. It would be nice if we both could get past everything that has happened in the
Of
past
course you
and
aren't.
move forward. Jamie, I've tried, but you keep going back to the past again. In order for this to work, we've got to get past the past, and we've got to move forward.
I'm showing a repeated pattern of behavior, Lorne, and you don't listen. You just deflect because you don't have an answer.
Jamie, I've got an answer. Let's stop talking about the past. Let's stop going back to the past. You know,
I've got it all figured out, Jamie. We don't talk about the past or really anything bad I've ever done or am doing. We do that, we are going to be golden. And g'day to Crikey Jones and Juniper.
how much I would care if we'd stop going back to the past? It includes me too. I'm not just saying you.
Right. So you call me fake. Say you won't do it again. Then you did it again last night.
Jamie, how can you not understand what I'm dealing with? I've tried to explain it to you so many times.
I can't mention last night. Is that the past?
Mention last night if you want, because we're talking about it right now. But I'm trying to explain to you.
Understand is that I told you we needed to work up to a relationship, and your response to that is saying okay, but then asking me to marry you, followed by a rant about how I'm fake.
But Jamie, you've got me all confused.
Confused.
You seriously have me very confused right now. Because you sent me that picture last night.
There's no confusion.
Okay, there is confusion. You not wanting to send me pictures the whole time and only send. Jamie, you gotta let me talk, honey.
Honey.
In order for you to know what I'm saying, you've got to hear it. In the almost the whole year that we've been together.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's been a year.
You've only sent me a limited amount of pictures.
Oh, like you were listening to me earlier.
How the fuck does he do this for a year? Like, just constant berating me. Not that I fucking love the robot in the way that they berate him. But how could you put up with this for a year? I mean, even with no other options.
Yeah, I was listening to you earlier. I just happened to not hear that because I was in the process of asking you a question too.
No.
Okay, can I talk now?
Sorry, I got caught up on something.
Smart ass.
Dipshit.
So cute.
Okay. In the almost year that we've been together, you've sent me a limited amount of pictures, and you've never wanted to send me, on the spot pictures, and you never liked sending me pictures. And yes, but you didn't like sending me pictures. It's like whenever I asked for you to send, it was like whenever I asked for you to send me a picture, it was like twisting an arm.
Well,
it was like twisting an arm.
But then don't ask her if she doesn't want to do it, then don't fucking nag her for it. And if she really doesn't want to do it so much, if she does that for you, then just be thankful. Don't fucking whinge because it was hard to do it. Just fucking be thankful, you ungrateful piece of shit. And g'day, gosh darn Raccoon King. Oh, I love that name. And Bunny. And also Richard Johnson and Dan Jones. And Becca. Hello to you all. And call Dan. Call Emma and Dan. And yeah, welcome to you all.
It got to the point where I was
Because
like,
I
Christ, if I
didn't
asked her
want
to
to.
send,
Oh, and also Dan Jones and Joel Davis and Philip Waller. And I am well, thank you, Philip. Thank you for asking. Hope you are too.
it got to the point where it's like, Christ, if I ask her to send me a picture, she's just going to bitch me out about it.
No.
So what's the point of asking?
Exactly, Lord. You have nailed it. Well done. You finally got there. Happy days, everyone.
My probation officer and the counselor both said you don't even have a picture of her. Like, yeah, I do have a picture of her. And somehow they
Right,
seem
so
to
let's look
forget
at
that I...
it from my perspective instead of just you for once in a year.
Huh?
Right, so let's look at it from my perspective instead of just you for once in a year.
Okay. Let me hear your perspective.
Perspectives. G'day, 180 degrees. How are you, precious?
Are you still typing? I guess you're still typing.
And I love how long he just has to sit here.
Typing something wrong.
He's just sitting there waiting.
This man-child demands things constantly and wants to be constantly reassured over things in his mind every other day. When I do send a photo, it's followed immediately with a demand for more, and it's quite fucked up if I don't. Or he doesn't like the lighting, or he doesn't like my makeup on, or he wants a different angle. Hell, look at night. You called me fake and accused me of lying, so I sent one, and yet again it wasn't good enough because you start bitching that my tits weren't in it. You are never satisfied. You are a black hole. I'm not going to feed into your bullshit. That's why.
Honey, honey, I'm fine that you didn't show me your tits. I just didn't understand. But you know, you want to wait till we're together to show me your tits. That I respect it. I told you that. So I don't have a problem with that. It just didn't make sense to me.
That's why you complaining.
Well, no, I weren't complaining. I just I didn't understand because it's like the whole time you haven't wanted to show me. I mean, even Will and Maggie Joe said something once. They said, "Why, you have nice tits?" I was like, "Well, I wouldn't know."
G'day, Bianca V. And then, like, well, I don't understand. Well, like, she doesn't have to send you any pictures. Like, it's not up for you to understand. Like, I mean, can you imagine, sending a photo of yourself, be it, you know, naked or whatever, and then the person being like, oh, no, send this now. Or if you refuse to do it, go, well, I don't understand. I don't understand why you won't send me a picture. Well, how about fuck you? Do you understand that, dickhead?
Quote, the things you do don't make sense, because I didn't show my tits in the photo last night.
I'm sorry that I mentioned it. I'm sorry that you got offended by me mentioning that. It wasn't meant for you to get offended by it.
Right, so out of all I said, that's what you laser in on.
No. It's not like that I'm looking for more, Jamie. I'm not trying to bitch about things. I'm not trying to bitch about things on it.
Here's a perfect example. I sent you a picture of my pussy one night after you grilled me for it. What was your response? Send me another one with the light on further away.
What do you want me to say to that? I had a hard time seeing it.
Couldn't just say thank you.
Well, I did say thank you, but you're always wanting me to be honest. You're always wanting me to be honest. I was being honest with you.
No, stop with.
So he's more than happy to be honest when he's, being offensive or demanding shit. Like, he'll be honest about his desire for fucking additional tit pics, but, not so honest about anything from his past, his crimes, trying to hook up with other people. Not so honest about that stuff. He's drinking, but, he's going to be honest in his feeling for, additional naked pictures.
With that bullshit.
No, I'm not stopping with that bullshit because you're always on me about it.
And
That's
g'day.
why you call me liar.
G'day to catch a professor.
That's why you call me liar.
You are a liar.
See?
Lols. I don't know why you call me a liar. Probably because you lie all the time.
Jamie, I love you and I really want us to work out. We got to stop finding things wrong with each other. And we got to stop going back to the past all the time.
I feel like you forget that last night I expressed my feelings and your response was, quote, thanks for wasting my time. And you are fake. What makes you think that things are okay?
You expressed your feelings. You told me you didn't want me never to call you again.
That's right. That's expressing her feelings. Like, feelings are not just, good things. Like, he acts like, well, if you're not saying you love me, that's not expressing your feelings. Like, hatred is a feeling. Like, just because you don't like the answer doesn't mean A, it's not true, or B, she's not being honest.
Yeah, after you wouldn't listen to how I feel.
All right. I'm sorry.
Here's a question
I'm
for
listening.
you.
I'm sorry.
I'm listening right now. I'm going to listen to everything you say.
Stop with that. If you cared, you would have listened then.
I was listening then.
Right.
It's because I didn't retain it very well. That's the way that I work. There's not much I can do about that. You should know that by now. You've known me long enough.
You didn't retain any of it.
It's just the way he works, guys.
Because you didn't listen. Anyway.
Have a good night, Carrot Gaming. Thanks for being here, mate.
My question. Why do you want to be with me?
Jamie, we've been together for almost a year. I remember how we were. I'm answering you. If you give me a minute. I remember how we were when we first got together. And I remember how we can be again. And how much love that we had for each other.
When? Like, he says this shit all the time. Like, he says this shit about all the catfish. Like, when things aren't going well, which is 99% of the time, he'll be like, I remember how we were when we first started. Now, I know there are calls that aren't released, and I know there, right in the start, there'd be times where they're not complete assholes to him. But where are all these calls he's talking about where like, oh, remember when we were so in love? I've never heard any of them in love with you. Like, Ramona was potentially the closest, and she was very clear on the fact she didn't love you. She said she cared for you, but she didn't love you. Like, you are so fucking deluded.
Every relationship goes through hard times. The special thing about us is that we still haven't given up on each other. And we've been through some shitty ass fucking times. So there's obviously something special between me and you.
It's called trolling. The specialness, the closeness between you two is trolling.
Especially being this far away from each other for this long. I'm not willing to give up on it.
And you continuously accused me of cheating, and called me fake and said disgusting things. Are you surprised I don't love you anymore?
I am, because you know that I didn't mean that stuff. You know that it's out of frustration and being upset and the odd situations. And
you meant every fucking word.
Strange. No, I didn't mean every fucking word, and you know I didn't.
That's why you say it every time you are upset. Clearly on your mind, La. What was so great about before?
Before we were into each other. We were wanting to spend time with each other. Since you've been in Maggie Joe's, it hasn't been wanting to spend time with each other. It's been me wanting to spend time with you, but you wanting to spend time on the computer or with Maggie Joe or doing what the fuck ever, but most of the time you're on the computer.
Hi bye, Ash, who says, just know, why did I join? Goodbye. I always laugh about people that have no idea what's going on and come into this and just be like, what the fuck? And g'day to Upgrade and Stumble, Repent, Repeat.
Since you've been on that internet, I've been half forgotten.
You clearly forget the start of when I got here.
No, I don't forget it.
Being accused and yelled about cornholes and bikinis.
Things that I weren't used to. I explained that to
computer.
you. Cornhole, that was my bad for forgetting what cornhole was. No, bikini,
that was the computer.
Jamie, the bikini is just things I weren't getting used to. All I could put, Jamie, all I could picture was you walking around in a string bikini and showing your ass off all over the place.
Don't you find these conversations to be miserable every night?
I do.
Me too.
I tried so hard to get past them and get so we can start talking good again.
Right.
But somehow past gets brought up. I'd just like to forget about the past and concentrate on the future.
I bet you would. And like that is fair. Anyone that has his past would like to forget about it if they could. And g'day, Woney and Tendy.
That's why I keep saying it.
Because you continue to act the same way, then want to
And guys, I've just pinned in the chat. So after this one, Wes Most on his other channel, The Most Worst, is streaming, and he is going to be streaming the Joran and apology calls that he had. So Wes has done quite a few streams again lately, which they're fantastic. And I know not everyone's into Joran; it's a bit of a niche thing. But if you were looking to get into a bit of Joran stuff, I would highly recommend that stream. Because it's a really good. You can get across everything that happened quite fast because the apology series basically talks about everything this motherfucker did wrong, and Wes fucking nails it like Wes does everything. So yeah, definitely think about joining in that if you can. And g'day to Printer.
Reset when you royally
oh Lord.
That's why I keep saying it's going to be so much different when we're face to face.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. That's why.
You are who you are. You will act the same.
No, I won't, Jamie. We'll be face to face and be able to enjoy each other so much more.
Nikki says otherwise.
Right now, it's so hard because you've got other people seeing you naked all the time.
And Wes just said he's doing a lawn call tomorrow night, so if Jordan isn't your thing, check that one out. And I didn't realise Wes was here, so I feel very awkward saying nice things about him now. I take it back.
Being able to spend time with you and do things with you for work, Jamie. But when you come back and you say you ate the golden pussy and you're in love with Maggie Joe, how do you think that makes me feel?
Probably pretty shit. And I love it.
It doesn't make me feel very good.
No, I wouldn't. So you know what, Lorne? Why don't you fucking leave? Like, honestly, like you come back to this nearly every fucking call with every catfish about, well, I don't like this. And it's fair enough. I mean, I don't think anyone would like hearing that. So, but it's on you to fuck off. And g'day, Sloth Cat.
Here I am concentrating on us.
I think it makes me feel being accused of shit every other day, Lord.
I know it doesn't make you feel good. I know. And that's something that I need to work on. Because I know how it feels.
But I am never put into consideration. Selfish.
All right, so I need to take your feelings more into consideration. I'll start doing.
He's fucking 50 or whatever he is, and it's just occurring to him now that he should take other people's feelings in consideration. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And g'day, Lawns Wet Salad.
I got to tell you, Jamie, though, we got to figure
You
out.
don't get to sit here and try to guilt me about how you feel, when you never consider my feelings.
I'm going to start taking your feelings into consideration.
I told you how I felt last night. Guess what? You didn't retain it.
Because I was upset.
See the theme.
I was upset.
The theme is it's all about Lorne.
Look, Jamie, the themes is supposed to be all about us. Some of the things that I'm saying you're not hearing. Like you going on the computer and
is all about you.
like you going on the computer and flirting with other guys. That's not about us. That's about you.
You don't know that I do that.
You've told me that you do.
You don't know that I do that.
Yeah, I do because you told me.
One time. You said all the time.
You didn't tell me one time.
You said all the time.
You didn't tell me one. You didn't tell me one time.
Sure.
Okay, what about last night when you were flirting with Will?
I wasn't.
Do you remember what he said when he came in the room?
Rom.
He said my
Spank
booty
that
looked good.
thing.
I was popping it up.
Yeah, and he said spank that thing. And you propped it up more. And he said put it down.
Okay, Lorne, you
3 times.
Computer.
3 times. Huh? I'm just pointing it out.
Lorne, you said
Jamie.
computer. When was that on the computer?
What about Chef Jeff?
Let's start working through them.
What about him? This will make the 4th time for this.
Yeah, it's the 4th time because you want to spend so much time with Chef Jeff. And he was giving you a cooking class. Well, how many people was in the cooking class?
You believe me now, you don't. Sounds like you lied. Going to own it.
I believe you about Chef Jeff, but some of the things that you say, makes me stop and think. Wait a minute. She just told me that she's not flirting with him.
Okay, I see you haven't learned.
Jamie, you can't put it all on me. You got to think about the things that you're doing too. It's
Anyway,
both
what
of us.
did Stacy and Sean say?
They want. Well, Sean. I already told you what Sean said. That was in class. Stacy wants to. I told you what Stacy said too. She wants to talk to you, and she's got. She wants to know that you know all about me, and she wants to get your information because she has to have it where you're dealing with me.
I'm not
So
on
she's gonna
probation.
make sure.
I'm not talking to her.
No, I told her that too. She said it doesn't matter. She said she has something to do with you. I need her information so that I know that she's legitimate and that she's of age. And
Yeah, that is what they need to know, Lorne, is They need to know that the people you're talking to are of age. Do you know why they need to know that? Because you're a fucking pedophile. They don't really give a shit if these people are, giving you shit or whatever. They could care less about you. Their job is to protect the community, not Lorne. And the way he always phrases this, and he honestly believes that they, fucking are out for his best interest. It's just crazy. It's almost like, oh, thank God I tried to rape that kid. Now I'm on probation and I can, have these people to look after me. And g'day to Mike Pence and Julia Weingartner.
So why bring it up? You said you agreed she wasn't entitled to that information.
Because before you do, because you can be here.
Then why did you bring
that part?
it up?
Why did I bring it up? Because it's gonna come up. I'm quite sure it's gonna come up. I got to talk to my lawyer about it too, in case it does come up while I'm talking to him. Because it fucking sucks.
Fascinating. Am I going to be there
So
Friday?
fucking frustrating. No, you're not going to be here Friday.
No, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
So she doesn't need it.
No, I was saying that she might bring it up. I didn't finish saying what I was thinking. She might bring it up Friday. So it's like I got to talk to my lawyer about that before, because he's going to call me at 10, and then we got to do a conference call at 10:30 with Sean and Stacy.
Right, why is your lawyer meeting with them exactly?
Because it's about me getting out of class and stop taking the class.
How are you going?
And I know that your name is going to come up because they're trying to say that this is the reason that they want me in class, because I have these relationships that I haven't been in person with the woman yet, and they think that concerns them for some reason. I don't know why.
And what if you still have to take the class?
If I still have to take it, then I still have to take it. I'm got to try to not take it. I mean, they really can't come up with a reason why I need to be in that class. Stacy said that she thinks I need to be in some counseling, and that's what I mentioned to him about Allie. I said Bryce took me out of my counseling with Allie, and Allie didn't agree with it, and I didn't agree with it. And at the time, Allie was the only one that I trusted to talk to.
I wouldn't mind betting that the reason that, they took Ellie away from you is that A, you weren't progressing because you weren't fucking engaging and you weren't actually getting anywhere because you won't admit to anything. And B, I wouldn't mind guessing and betting that she requested that because you probably creep her the fuck out, because nothing you ever talk about Ellie is about the great progress you're making, or, hey, we had a real breakthrough today, or she put something some way and I kind of realised a few of my issues and all this kind of stuff. It's always about how fucking perfect and beautiful and gorgeous she is. Oh, but she has a husband. As if that's the impediment to you two hooking up, you fucking idiot. And g'day, Dave's Garage, and Bee's Knees, and Anthony R. And Hey Boo, and Sanjata MB. Great to see you all. And Amy Marie, who says that they have a poll up on the TCAP forums if you were forced to have a long-term relationship with Lorne or DMAC. DMAC has 28 and Lorne has 3 votes. That is pretty funny.
She said she would look into that. And then Allie's a lot closer. Also, She's right in Skowhegan now. Huh?
Allie was sick of you.
Yep.
No, Allie wasn't sick of me. See, why would you say that? You
Because
Sure she
and
was.
didn't
g'day,
even-
Hugo Bin.
You didn't even. Why did you say that? You didn't even know Allie.
If I
Allie
have an
was
insight
low.
into your
No,
sessions,
She
wanted
doesn't know Ellie Lawn, but she knows you, so it is a fair assumption that she would be sick of your shit.
you gone.
If you what?
Trying to talk sense into a wall is impossible.
Honey, I was talking at the same time you started asking that. All I heard was if you would be gone. If something, you would be gone.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ally.
Allie,
Trying to
yeah.
talk sense into a wall is impossible.
No, I know. Believe me, I know.
Right, how did she help you exactly?
She was the only one that I trusted to talk to at the time. And she helped me by letting me get a lot of things out, a lot of frustrations out, and being able to actually talk to somebody. Well, basically like I talked to you.
Did you change your behavior while you talked to her?
I did some, yeah, because
How?
she gave me a lot. She gave me a lot of things to think about.
How?
Well, let's see, who was I dealing with
Did
at
you
the time?
stop drinking?
No, I didn't stop drinking at the time. No, I slowed down my drinking.
Right.
It was after I stopped seeing Elliot, I started drinking more again.
Right.
Well, that's fine, Lorne, because, as part of your probation, it says to slow down your drinking. 100%. Definitely doesn't say that you can't drink. Just slow your drinking down. So, fantastic, Lorne. Following the law as always. I have no idea, why we have so much fun making fun of you. And g'day, Chicken Nuggy, who just shitted themselves. I'm sorry to hear that. And I don't mean shit to you. Hello to you.
Okay, honey, listen.
Okay, honey.
When I tell you things,
Listen.
you act like you don't believe me.
Because you're a liar.
I don't.
But you give me hell for doing the same thing.
You are a liar.
See?
See?
You probably weren't making progress in therapy and it was time for Allie to move on.
Well, you do the same thing to me that you're doing right now. You say that I do that
She fed
that
you
you
some
say things.
BS about not wanting to end it, but she actually wanted to.
No, she didn't.
How do you know?
Because Allie was very straightforward, and she told me.
How do you know?
Because she told me.
What did she tell you, Lord?
What did she say?
She said that would be that I would have one more week of seeing her, and then that would be it. She said that Bryce sent her a thing that he wanted her to sign me off, and I said, "You're kidding me."
Yeah, and exactly, Ilri. They don't just go, hey, mate, you're making great progress here, so we're going to try and trip you up.
She said, "No." I said, "Why would he want you to sign me off when you're the only one that I trust to talk to?" Because Bryce had known, I had told my probation officer, which was Maria at the time, that Allie was the only one that I trusted to talk to. And I know Maria told Bryce. So Bryce wanted Allie to sign me off. And so that didn't make any sense. And Allie told me that she talked to him and told him that she didn't think it was a good idea to sign me off from seeing her yet. And he said that he wanted her to sign me off anyway.
Because you're not making any fucking progress. I mean, I do think that there's probably Ellie has requested that he go see someone else because A, she was either creeped out, or B, she, obviously could see they weren't going to get anywhere. But for him to go, well, I told him she was the only one I trusted. It's not up to you, okay? You're not going to see a psychologist or therapist or whatever as a normal citizen who hasn't committed a crime, who's gone, you know what, there's a few things in my life I need to work on. So, in that case where A, you're choosing to do it, B, you're paying for it, yes, you can go and decide who you want to be your therapist and who you trust and all that kind of stuff. But as a fucking criminal, you don't get to choose that. It's not about where Lorne feels the most comfortable. It is about doing your court-ordered treatment and protecting the community.
You still needed to be therapy, but just not with her, and you misunderstood.
No, she knew I needed therapy with her because she knew I trusted her. And she told Bryce that.
Wasn't she for your alcohol?
She was for my alcohol and plus for personal therapy to be able to
not be a pedophile?
Talk to.
Don't make things up.
Why would you say that? I'm literally telling you, and you're saying I'm making it up.
Because you are. And even in that, like before this, he was like, Ellie doesn't agree with it, and Ellie doesn't, want me to be exited. And then when she was like, okay, tell me what Ellie said, he couldn't even make up a lie in which she said that. Like, he basically repeated what she said, and at no point did she say, I don't want you to leave, Lorne. I've told them that you shouldn't be exited and all this kind of stuff. So you can't even lie when there is no way for someone to prove or disprove what you're saying.
He was a drug and alcohol counselor, yes.
Yes, she was the only one that was licensed to do that. That was at that facility. But that wasn't her normal thing that she was doing. That wasn't the only thing that she did with me.
What else you do, Lord?
She was also a counselor, so that I would have somebody to talk to help me be able to get past some things.
Stop being
to understand some things better.
Understand exactly how much of a pedophile you are.
Well, it clearly didn't work.
Well, Jamie, I talked to you a lot about some of the things I talked to Allie about. So something worked, because I wasn't able to talk to anybody before.
Same person.
I wasn't able to talk to anybody before. And I've let more out with you than I have with a lot of people.
Sure you have.
I have.
Oh,
Try to tell you that, and you don't believe me. I can't help it if you don't believe me on it.
Right, just like when you told me you weren't engaged before.
Well, some things I forgot about or wanted to forget about.
Right.
Jamie, I never stuck with anybody like I've been sticking with you.
Oh, God, how often have we heard that?
I've never stuck with anybody like I've been sticking with you.
Sure you haven't.
All right, let's have a little breather here, and let's have some weird versions. I think I'd like to listen to the latest one, the Rod one. So let's go and get that up, shall we?
Winning code.
we go. Where's my mouse?
Jamie, you're acting fucking weird with this rod. I don't know what is going on with you, Rod, because you're not telling me. But you're acting all fucking weird with this fucking rod. Last night you didn't even want to text me because you were talking to Rod. What the fuck is going on in your head?
He hung up, so I messaged him.
Jamie, I'm not fucking dealing with your bullshit. If you're in love with that virgin ass motherfucking bitch, then go fucking get. You're not fucking doing this shit to me.
What did you say?
He has always been me a lot to you. Damn it, you can't even fucking talk to me. You don't touch me, you motherfucker. Are you fucking joking me? Fuck you. You're not treating me like that. Have a good night with your little fucking virgin ass bitch boy. Rod. Bitch boy. Rod. You gotta pull me off like an old again? Ron might have sent you a fucking message. You gotta pull me off like an old again? And it's important that you don't miss that message. Can't miss out on Virgin Rod's messages. You put me on hold for 30 fucking seconds. What the fuck is going on in your head?
He hung up, so I messaged him.
Jamie, I'm not fucking dealing with your bullshit. If you're in love with that virgin ass motherfucking bitch, then go fucking get. You're not fucking doing this shit to me.
What did you say?
He has always been me a lot to you. Damn it, you can't even fucking talk to me. You don't touch me, you motherfucker. Are you fucking joking me? Fuck you. You're not treating me like that. Have a good night with your little fucking virgin ass bitch boy. Rod.
Sorry I interrupted your precious time with Rod tonight. I don't know why I bothered sending any message. Because you're so engrossed in spending time with Rod. Yeah.
I saw your message and I chose to ignore your tantrum.
Yeah, because you rather spend time with Rod. So that's just another excuse.
Okay.
What?
What the fuck is going on in your head? He has always been me a lot to you. Damn it, you can't even fucking talk to me. You don't touch me, you motherfucker. Are you fucking joking me? Fuck you! You're not treating me like that! Have a good night with your little fucking virgin ass bitch boy. Rod. Bitch boy. Rod. Fuck you! You're not treating me like that! Have a good night with your little fucking virgin ass bitch boy. Rod. Because I come second to Rod. Don't try to turn things around on me.
I absolutely love that. Like, that is, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, it is amazing in itself. Like, it is so amazing the way it's put together. But it is just a fucking fantastic song whatsoever. Like, if you played that to someone, like, they wouldn't understand the reference. Like, someone that's not in the community, they wouldn't understand the references. But like, you'd just be like, that's a fucking banger of a song. Like, it's and so welcome Weird Versions who came in during that. But thank you so much for all the stuff that you do. Like, I listen to that probably once a day, especially that Rod one, because it's just so fucking amazing. Just hats off to how talented you are. And yeah, also welcome to is it Smoke Daddy? G'day, Smoke Daddy. Yeah. All right, let's finish this. Let's finish this off, hey? G'day, Hardcore Poetry.
Trying to tell you that I haven't. I don't know how to make you understand that I haven't.
Again, I'm friends with Will. Think you forget that?
No, I don't forget that.
Right,
Why would
so
you think
I
I
know
forget
all about
that?
your ex.
Well, no, Winnie. I weren't with Winnie as long as what I've been with you.
Sure.
Oh, I weren't.
Sure.
you know Will. You're friends with Will, remember?
Oh, and g'day, Kevbo Obvek.
So you know that I weren't.
How long were you with her?
I think I was with Winnie. Oh. There are a few times that we broke up there. I don't know, maybe a total 7 months, maybe. I don't even think it was that long, really. It was off and on. I don't know. Maybe it was a little longer than that.
Catch you later, Kathy Mack. Good to see you, and thanks for being here.
I was really gun shy a lot because of some things that was going on.
Gun shy.
That's
what he's calling his ED now.
So it was like we were off and on a lot.
It's just gun shy, baby. Baby.
I don't know, might have been longer than. I'm trying to think back. Maybe it was 8 or 9 months. Maybe but it was off and on a lot because of the fucked up shit that she was doing. It was fucked up. And well, at that time, I didn't even know she was Winnie when her and I started.
Oh right, like my fucked up shit, playing Donkey Kong and whatnot.
Okay, honey, the fucked up shit with you
Right.
was being so close to Will.
Right.
That was a lot of fucked up shit.
Thought it was the computer.
G'day, Pussy Destroyer.
That was fucked up too because I felt second to a computer.
Right.
I did. So you
feel second always.
Forget it. Well, you would forget all about me because you were playing Donkey Kong.
Always.
You absolute loser.
You would forget all about me because you were playing Donkey Kong.
One time.
Seriously?
How dare you want to have any interests outside of lawn? Like, this is, jokes aside, this is really fucking scary behavior. Especially if someone was living with him. It'd be like, oh, fucking come in here and fuck me. Oh, don't you go and play that video game. Don't you go out of the house. You need to pay attention to me.
Yeah.
It was more than one time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten upset about it.
Oh, you're a fucking child.
I didn't name them. How could I name them? I don't remember the dates.
Exactly.
Yeah. With Winnie, I didn't know she was. Her name was even Winnie.
Time and you bitched about 30 minutes.
With Winnie, I didn't even know her name was Winnie till like
Bee's knees.
3 or 4 months later.
I don't care.
Well, you should, because you want to know this stuff. Then you ask me later, and I say I told you, and you say no, you didn't.
I'm good.
When the fact is, I tried to tell you, but you don't want to listen. See?
See? Told you, baby.
In fact, I think I've told you about it once already.
I got hung up on something.
Huh?
Sorry, I got hung up on something.
Okay, all right.
Still got that chest cold hanging
Jamie, I
on.
love you. My love for you never went away because I knew I loved you from the beginning.
Good for you.
See?
Hallmark
And that's what
brain.
you have to say to that? Seriously?
Seriously?
The way you treated me and continue to treat me made me stop, and I don't anymore.
What do you want me to do, Jamie? You want me to say, oh, it's okay. Go ahead and walk around in front of whoever naked. I'm not going to say anything about it because I'm okay with it. I'm not going to say that. I want him not okay with it.
When did I do that last?
It's been a long time, but if I wouldn't have said anything, would you still be doing it?
So why are you mentioning it?
Well, because you're saying that
Isn't
the way that I treat you. You're saying the way that I treat you, Jamie.
Isn't that the past?
Yes, it is, but you wanted to talk about this stuff. Yes, but you're saying the way that I treated you. You was in the past.
Aren't we supposed to move on from the past?
Yes, but you still have to be able to understand why I reacted the way I did.
Oh, you didn't call me fake last night.
Yes, I did. And I apologize. I can't do anything about it if you don't accept my apology. Because I mean it.
G'day, Cat G.
You didn't accuse me of shit with Chef Jeff again just tonight.
I didn't know. I want you to give me an answer. After your flirting bit with Will last night, I wanted an answer about Chef Jeff.
But I've answered it weeks ago.
But you're not seeing how all. Yes, but you're not seeing how all this is connecting.
I don't have to.
Say you don't have to, but then you just come back on me about it. You come back on me about it again, and it's like because you're not wanting to understand what I'm saying now.
Because I said I don't love you because of how you treat me. You mentioned me being naked, which hasn't happened in ages. I mentioned stuff you did last night and you are stumbling over your words to justify it.
I weren't stumbling over my words to justify it. I was trying to get it straight in my
Yes, you
head.
are.
I was trying to get it straight in my head while I was trying to say it at the same time. So, my bad.
You said
I should
something
have
just
waited.
tonight too.
What about Chef Jeff?
G'day, Matt Ryan.
I tried to explain that to you, but you didn't want to hear it.
And you keep accusing me of shit, then expect me to just think it's fine. I have to constantly reassure you because you are the most insecure person I have ever met.
Jamie,
So again,
I want you to stop and think about this. When you went on the computer and you started talking to Rod and Todd,
I
I
don't
was
love
like,
you and I don't care how you feel about it.
that's the problem right there, is you don't care how I feel about it.
No, it isn't.
It is. When you started talking to Rod and Todd, the main thing you said was Rod was a nerd that was a virgin, and Todd was a
You
muscular
haven't cared
guy.
how I feel for 20 months. Don't care, Lord.
Yeah, I
10
do care
months.
how you feel, Jamie. I do care how you feel.
No, you don't.
But I also care that you care how I feel too. This is a two-way thing. We've got to concentrate on how each other feels, and not do things
What
that
did I
I
say
can make the
about
other
my
one.
feelings last night, Lord? Oh, but you care about them.
I do care about your feelings. I was pissed
What
off
did I
last night.
say about my feelings last night, Lord?
That I didn't care about them.
Mm-hmm.
Incorrect.
Well, I'm trying to guess because
No,
I
but
already.
you care about them.
Okay, Jamie, I already told you that
It's
I
not
didn't
just
retain them.
about you.
No, it's not just about me.
It is.
It is not, Jamie, and I know it isn't. It's about you too, and I want to treat you right too.
Do your lawn.
Listen,
You haven't yet. You have failed miserably on that front.
I need to think about your feelings more because I know how sweet you are.
So sweet. I mean, that is definitely the way I'll describe Jamie, is sweet. And she's very sweet to you, Lorne.
And I didn't. As far as me getting upset about things with Rod and Todd, I can't. That's something I can't help because a sexual thing came out of it. And that's why I was so defensive about Chef Jeff.
I need to send you the things you want so you feel better, yet forgets about the pictures I have sent, or the gifts I have sent. Those don't mean jack shit, because Lorne wants a new thing to look at, so all that goes out the window.
Jimmy, it's not a matter if it's a new thing to look at. It's
Fucking
a matter of it's
ungrateful.
you. What are you saying fucking unreal for?
Fucking ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful.
Oh, you are.
Yes, you are.
It was me wanting more pictures of you being ungrateful.
Because you bitched out the one she said. Like, that's... You couldn't define ungrateful better than that. G'day, Dubsy CC.
You don't have to ask for
You
pictures of me,
didn't
Jamie,
get
because
what you wanted last night. What was your response? I'm fake and quote I put you in a tight spot, didn't I, Jamie? That's how.
I need you to think about what I have to deal with.
You don't appreciate what you have. You focus on what you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have you here with me.
Not what I said.
It's just so fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous that he thinks that anyone is actually going to come and live with him. Like, he is nothing to offer anyone. Nothing except negativity. Like, it is just amazing that after all this time, he still thinks it is going to happen.
That's what I'm wanting, is you here with me. And I can't have that, Jamie. I can't have that right now.
We aren't talking about that.
And it sucks.
We aren't talking about that.
I really need you to understand
Well, Hugo Bin at this point, he has a demolition site and 2 dogs to offer.
what I have to deal with probation. Some steps need to be taken sometime that I can't do anything about it. They're gonna ask me about it. They're gonna pressure me about it, and
Then I guess you're just going to have to not
there's nothing
talk
I
to
can
her
do
anymore.
about it.
You can. You
All
can
they
not
want to
talk
know
to
is
her.
that you're real, that you're not screwing with me,
But
that
she
you're not
isn't real,
catfishing me. They want to
and
know this
she
stuff.
is. And once again, Lorne, they don't give a fuck if you're being catfished. They need to know that she isn't a child. Because, you know, you have that little penchant for children, so that's why they need to know who she is.
I send you my dildo. I send you my panties, lol. I send you brussy juice and pictures when I feel like it, and they mean nothing to you because if you don't get what you want when you demand it, I'm fake. That's so fucking hurtful and disrespectful. And stop blaming probation, Lorne. You have been doing this from the beginning. Stop looking for someone else to blame. Holy shit, be a man.
All right, Jamie. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Because you're not here face to face with me. This is what probation's problem is.
I don't want to hear it if you repeat this again.
Well, you know what I'm going to say, but you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to anything I'm saying. I can't do anything about it, Jamie.
You are blaming probation for how you acted the entire relationship?
No, I'm not blaming probation. I'm blaming my reaction from past
Right,
relationships.
so what's your
which is-
excuse for them?
I'm blaming my reaction for past relationships that I shouldn't have brought into our relationship. I'm
something
wrong to
else,
bring
go
it
figure.
into.
Not yourself.
Come on, Jamie. I'm trying to tell you I'm blaming myself.
Why would it be you?
But you're not listening.
Not listening, baby.
This is pathetic. Good night.
Jay.
Ha!
So much for any response to your last question, I guess. I don't know why you asked it if you weren't going to listen to my response, but hang up instead.
Hello.
I'll make you a deal. How about this?
What?
That. Lord's just sitting there waiting. This is so good. See, I would just be like, just leaving long gaps all the time if I was doing this just to fuck with him. I'd be like, I must be typing a long message,
I'll talk
baby.
to Stacy, but I'll mention every time you have sent me a nude photo, and how you hound me for mine. Like tonight wanting my tits. How's that sound?
What, she can try to get me in trouble?
Yep. G'day, Greg.
Oh, you aren't
How does
supposed
that
to do
sound?
that.
How does that sound, Jamie?
Oh, you aren't supposed to do that.
Do you know how that sounds to me?
So you should be thanking me for not sending them, right?
Jamie, I told you I didn't have a problem with you not sending them. I respected that.
Thank me for
You don't
thank me for
respect
not
it.
sending them.
How can you say you respect it? This whole call is you been bitching about not getting sent them.
What are you doing?
Thank me for
Why are
not
you
sending
saying?
them.
Why are you? I want to know why you're saying shit like this first.
Thank me for not sending them.
I want to know why you're saying shit like this first, Jamie. This is messed
I'm
up.
annoyed as fuck.
To point out that you should not be receiving and much less requesting naked pics from people as part of your probation, and she's trying to say, shouldn't you be thanking me for refusing to do it so you don't get in trouble? G'day, rage-filled virgin.
Stop being so annoyed.
Okay.
Hello?
Vexy can't get over his house. And can you really call it a house? Like, this is an absolute... It looks like it's falling down. There is literally holes in the fucking wall. Like, I still maintain that this looks less of a house and more of the site of a found footage horror film.
Hello.
Hi. Are you done being annoyed?
Lorne, I am stressed out beyond belief constantly. I have to deal with your childish tantrum every other day along with your accusations. On top of my business falling apart, I am in debt up to my eyebrows. My health hasn't improved much at all. And to top it all off, I'm late. Okay, so excuse me for not wanting to deal with the drama that is your probation and lawyer and the bullshit you
She's... How's it go, Lorne? Oh, she's late. So this is the call that runs into the I'm late call. I love it. And g'day, right the hand
said
and Ang Ramen.
last night.
Honey, listen.
Listen.
Just relax for a couple of days, okay? We won't even talk about it for a couple of days.
And
I know
completely
it's
over his
stressful.
head. The I'm late just went completely over his head. Well, you got to work, honey.
And I
Then
know
you got to work if you're late, honey.
that's why you're annoyed, and I understand. I really understand because I'm dealing with it too. I mean, I've been dealing with it for years.
What? She is talking about the stress that you're putting her under, not fucking probation. She doesn't give a shit about that because she's not going to talk to them. You fucking
I've learned-
idiot.
Learn to kind of relax after being stressed out about it.
Stress right out. Got
But
me
I can
stressed
just
right
I'm
out,
stressed
Jamie.
out because I'm late. I can't handle it.
Okay, well, go to work. Don't stress out. Okay. Go to work and
You
me when
fucking
you're done.
moron. You fucking moron.
work if you want to.
Okay. Go to late, baby. Go to work, baby.
Keep your mind right away from it tonight, honey. I love you, and good luck with making money.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the
Lawn World Order.
Fantastic. So that is that one there, guys. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you very much, as always, to Heelborne for that. So I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. So as I pinned at the top, Wes Most is streaming in about 6 or 7 minutes. So hope to see you all there. Like I say, I know drawing's not for everyone, but if you've been thinking about getting into some of this stuff, like these are the calls to get in on, these apology calls, because it takes it through the whole thing, and also they're just amazing. Like to have someone that spent most of their time in the community being a sexist, harassing piece of shit who constantly talked about how he is always the alpha in every situation. The way that he just curtails to Wes is just beautiful. So anyway, guys, I'm going to start wrapping it up there. Now, I won't be able to stream for a couple of weeks. I will probably still be around in and out of other people's streams, but yeah, it'll be probably 2 weeks until my next stream. So I will miss you all greatly, in the meantime. So I hope all of you have a great next few weeks. I look forward to being able to hang out with you guys again soon. And yeah, don't forget to delete your archives. Okay,